Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on building the castle once again. Last episode I worked on building the outside here where I put all these different shops in. I built this nice path and I even put in a few lights, and I got some doors as well so you can get into the wall here. Today, what I'm going to be working on building is the stuff inside the castle here, which this is where I want to put, like, the throne room. But the first thing I need to do is get some lights. Now, if you do have any suggestions for builds that you'd like to see me make sure you post them in the comments, and I will randomly pick one for my next build. But let's go ahead and get started here with putting in some chains. So I think the one that I did over there was 3 blocks, or actually I think it's 2 blocks of chains, and then it's a lantern, and that's a pretty good height off the ground. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I gotta find where I want to start these at. So I think the first one I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark these out. I'll just grab like some mangrove wood, just so I can mark out where I want to put these. And then I'll go in and put the chains. But I'm thinking probably 2 blocks away from each wall like this. And then every 4 blocks. Alright, so I found a really easy way to put these chains down. Because I put the blocks on the ceiling, I can put the chain anywhere on this block and then break this block and then put the chain anywhere on that block, which makes it so much easier, because normally with the chains you have to line up this really small hitbox to be able to actually put the chain underneath it. This just makes it a little bit faster, because all I have to do is place on that block, which has a much bigger hitbox than having to place it on this chain. Because as you can see there, if you hit it wrong, it'll actually go on the side. So it makes it a lot easier to be able to put these down. The lanterns are a little bit easier because they don't actually go on the side, they only go on the bottom. So it's a little bit easier to place these on the chains. But it's just a little tip that you can use if you're ever building with chains. Just put any kind of block above it, break it, and then you can put the other chain there. It works best if you're only building with 2 chains. If you're building with more, then it's not really going to be as effective. But this is a pretty effective strategy for placing chains down fast. So now that I've got all the chains put down, I'm going to go and put the lanterns in, and let's see how much light that provides inside here. It's already looking really good. I just have to do the middle ones real quick, and then that should be the last lamp. Oh, wait, there's one more here. There we go. That's the last lamp. So now I've got lamps all the way along here. These can get out of here. Those are just temporary ones, and this one over here, that can go away. But now this is what it looks like, which means no more mobs should spawn in here, so I can move the iron golems to a different location. But this is the inside. So the next thing I want to do is I want to actually build a pathway that goes all the way to the back wall, and this is where I want to put the throne for the castle. So let's build probably up to these blocks right here, which is the last 5 blocks. And I'm going to build probably like a carpeted path. So out here we got wood. Inside, I'm going to put some carpet down. And I'm just going to use wool blocks. It's going to be easier than using the carpet blocks. I'm going to go ahead and use red and yellow for this. So I'm going to go ahead and put red wool down the middle here. And then every other block, I think I'm going to do yellow. But instead of doing red and yellow on the sides, I'm going to do a different color. So if I go and get rid of that red block, I might put orange in. Might look good. So if I grab some orange wool, let's see if this will look good. We'll go ahead and fill in these blocks. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So we got red, yellow, and orange here. And then right here is where I want to build this throne. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to get some polished diorite slabs. And then I want to get some sort of block that I want to build for the chair. So I think I'm going to do maybe some gold. We'll put some gold in there. Maybe an emerald block could be cool. I'll grab that. And then I want to grab some sort of stair. So these are all the different stairs that we've got access to. I'm going to go ahead and go with end stone. I think end stone might be a cool block to use. So I'm going to grab end stone stairs, end stone slabs, and then also an end stone block. So now that I've got all of that, I can start building. So I'm going to build a platform out like this. This is going to be the base. It's going to go right there. And then the actual chair is going to start probably here. The only thing is I do need to create this as a solid block. So let's get this creeper out of here. He's kind of in the way. So I'll go ahead and put another set of slabs like that. And then another bit of slabs around here. I might actually do that out of stairs. Might look a little bit better. I'll try that in a little bit. But for the actual chair, I want to put blocks like that. I'm going to put the stairs down like this. And then I want to put the slab right there. And this is going to be the back. So I'll build the back of the chair like that. And then we'll put the two stairs right there. And then this is where I want to put the emeralds and the gold. So I'll put gold there, emeralds at the top. And then two more stairs on the sides like that. And I might even put a slab right there. So I'll put slab like that. There we go. So there is the chair. This needs to go away. I'm actually going to put a new lantern probably just on the ceiling like that. There we go. That will work real well. So now that I've got that put in, I want to put, instead of these slabs, I'm going to get polished diorite stairs. See if this looks any better. If I just get rid of the front here. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the stairs. I think the stairs makes it look a lot better. The next thing that I want to do is work on building some other stuff in here. I'm thinking about building like a really long table on one of the sides here where everyone will eat. So let's build that next. So I'm going to grab spruce wood. I'm also going to get spruce wood stairs for the different chairs. And then I'm also going to grab, I think, signs to build like the arms of the chair. So I'm going to grab oak wood signs. I'm also going to grab spruce wood, see which one looks better. Because I can either do a different type of wood or the same type of wood. And I also, instead of using the actual block, I like using upside down stairs to build tables. Because I think it makes it look a little bit more like an actual table. So I'm going to do this probably 3 blocks wide. So this middle block here is going to be made out of wood blocks. And I want to make sure there's the same amount of gap on each side. So there's 3 blocks there. And I think the chair is going to go there. Because, actually, let's put the stairs down like that. Put this chair there. That way there's 1 block in between. And I'm going to go ahead and put upside down stairs along here. We'll put this chair down like that. So those are the 2 end chairs. And this is what the table looks like. And then I'm going to put a bunch of other chairs along the sides. Now I do have to leave a 2-block gap. Because I don't think you can put the signs and then put a chair or another sign on like the same block next to it. So I have to put the chairs like this, because if I put it here, I can't put a sign on this side. It won't let me do that. So I have to leave 2 blocks of a gap. And I'm going to put both an oak sign and a spruce sign, see which one looks better. I think I'm going to go with the spruce wood because it's the same color as the chair itself. so it makes it look like it's actually part of the chair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these in. Now, right here at the end, it's kind of an interesting spot. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna put 3 chairs down. So that way they're all in equal spots. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do the tablecloth here. I'm going to go ahead and put the carpet all the way along the table like this. And then to be able to put the candles down, because if I put candles on the carpet, it won't actually let me. But I can put them on a solid block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab cyan wool blocks and put these in the middle where I put the candles. So I'm going to put candles right here. Actually, I think I'll put them like right in front of the chairs. I think it's going to be a good spot. So everywhere where there's a chair, I'm going to put a candle. So right here is going to be some candles. So this is what it looks like with all the candles put in. I think it looks really nice. It might even be a cool idea if I get rid of this and put a cake down and then put a candle on the cake. We got a nice little table on that side. Over here, I'm not actually sure what to put on this side of the castle. I might put maybe like an armory or something. We could have like a whole bunch of like swords and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put on this side. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to put an armory area over here. So I'm going to grab some armor stands here. Put these down all the way along the wall. And then I'm going to just put every single set of armor on... Oops, I didn't want to wear that. I'm going to put every single set of armor on the armor stands. And I think I'm also going to put a sword on the armor stands as well. So there's gold and netherite. The next one I'm going to do, we'll do diamond and iron gear. So go ahead and grab this. So put some diamond gear down there. Iron gear here. And then there should just be 2 more sets of gear left, which is leather gear, and then there's also chainmail as well. So go ahead and grab that and put these down. And there is all of the different types of armor. So I could have put like some lights underneath the armor stands to make them light up a little bit. Would have been cool. The only problem is I've already put the armor stands down, and if I break them, then I got to get all the armor again. I think this looks fine the way it is. One of the other things that I might put in is maybe some other weapons like bows. So I can grab like crossbows, regular bows, maybe even some axes. If I grab all the different axes here, I can go ahead and put these in item frames instead of on armor stands. Alright, so I've built a nice iron wall here, which this is going to be where I'm going to put the different tools. So if I grab some glow frames here, I might actually do every other block instead of all the blocks. So that way I don't have as many item frames on this wall, because it's a pretty big wall and I don't actually have enough to fill up the entire wall with weapons. I do have one extra spot, which in that extra spot, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a trident. If I can find where the tridents are at. Here it is. I'll put a trident down in the last spot. Oh, you know what would be another cool thing is goat horns. Because you've got like the different goat horns that you can use. So I'll put the trident in there. I guess I could put these in the middle here. So each one of these is going to get a different type of goat horn. So if you don't know what the goat horns do, you can actually use these to make different sounds. So I'll go ahead and play this one. So there you go. That's what the goat horns do. And there's a bunch of different ones. Let's try this one. Yeah, so they've got different sounds depending on which one you use. So that's what the goat horns do. So I think this is a pretty good setup. There's already a villager over there who's checking out the different types of armor. I'm gonna quickly go through the inventory here, see if there's anything else in here I think would be cool to add. Alright, so looking at the inventory, I did actually find banners. So the only one that we've got that's kind of like pre-made is an illager banner. So I might put like a few of these like around the wall. It would be cool to get like our own like custom banner to put up on the walls here. But this is just an illager banner that's pre-made that I can hang up. And you can put these pretty much anywhere. You can hang them on the side of the walls. You can stand them up on the ground like this. You can put them all over the place. Now it looks like we've got a major slime problem. I don't know what happened to the iron golems. Oh, they're chilling in here. You know what? Let me get these guys outside. So there is the castle, I think pretty much complete. If you do have any suggestions that you'd like me to add to the castle, make sure you post them in the comments, and I will work on adding those next time. But other than that, I think the castle is pretty much done. So make sure you post in the comments any build suggestions that you have, and I will randomly pick one for next time. But that's going to be it for today, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody!